What's up? Welcome back to Funny Circus Game. It's very funny and very clown, and no bad things happen in this game ever. It is just a simple game about clown. There's nothing else. Well, today we're starting Eon's route, and it's gonna be sad, I can tell. I can tell already, it's gonna be sad. Eon! Hi, Isaiah, welcome! Yeah, it's Eon time. Eon time for you. Yeah. I have a feeling it's gonna be really sad. So I'm hoping we'll be okay. I can't remember how to skip. Manual? Y button. It's your favorites. You look at the thumbnail. Thank you. I love making silly thumbnails. It's funny. So yeah, it's gonna be another like weird stream, I guess. So we're just blasting through the story to get to the actual new boys route, you know. Actually, while I was setting this stream up, I realized that I didn't make a save on Jack John before picking options. So when we go back to do another route there, I'm gonna have to sort that out. So that's gonna be annoying. Yes, it's Eon time! Is it cheers? Is it fancy McDonald's? Yeah, I've been talking to my friends about Jack John like non-stop since the stream. I was saying to them like, yeah, I like this one boy from the game, I think, and then every single one of my friends who I've shown him to, they're like, yeah, he's for you. He's for you. So I guess we're gonna go with his route now. I really want to play more Jack John. I've been thinking about it since last stream. But I'm gonna hold back. Not gonna overdo it. We'll play some more next week. But I want to go in. But it's fine. It's circus time now. Anyway, it's circus time. We're en route 3 out of 5 now, so we're like halfway. Like on the halfway route. So without further ado, it's Eon time. Oh yeah, I messed with my volume since last time as well because I thought everything was a bit too quiet. So let me know if anything's like not correct. If anything sounds bad or whatever. Okay, so past the bookstore with the red roof, turn at the stationery shop onto this street. Hi Gwen, welcome! You glad you recommended Jack John to me? Yeah, it's really fun and interesting, and the art is just like gorgeous. I was looking up what was it? Hold on, I said to my friend. I was looking up voice actors after the stream because I'm the voice actor. I'm the voice actor bitch. And who was it? Who was it that someone voiced? Yeah, so it's Niji voices Jet the Hawk from Sonic. I was like, damn. He too got the range, he do. I'm sorry, I like voice actors. Anyways, past the bookstore with a red roof, turn at the stationery shop onto this street. Spiria said that I used to live around here in the past, but it's no good. I still can't remember anything. Oh. I don't think we're going to be remembering anything until the last route. Until Villiers route. I tried to compare the scenery with my memories from 10 years ago, like a spot the difference game, but nothing was the same. Feeling a complicated mix of emotions, I walked through the streets when... It's Eon time. Huh? Is that the signboard for Cheers? Oh, so the Caelum branch was here. Wait. Eon time! Before the familiar signboard was a motionless man with piercing eyes. Is that Eon? It's always really like jarring when you go back and like start routes again when like the main character starts treating the characters dead like distant again because like they're not close anymore. Because obviously you get to the end of routes and all the casts become quite close, right? So it's odd that she's like, there is a man over there. I think I know him. I think I know this man. Is that Eon? He hadn't exactly been a happy camper about me joining Circus. Talking to him on a one-on-one required mustering up a little courage, but we're going to travel together for a long time, so I can't let it stay this way. Excuse me, Eon. We're being so polite. Oh, it's you, Cirrus. Yeah, but what bonus in this game? Can't have my full name in it. Can't do that in Jack Shot, apparently. How's it going? Have you heard anything worthwhile from the residents? This poor guy. No, they all cower in fear when I attempt to speak with them. I decided to observe the passers-by instead and focus on the townscape as a whole. Oh, I see. I can't deny that he's a little menacing, so I don't know how to reply to that. And what do you think? Has anything caught your attention? Rady was right. Caelum is pragmatic under an optimistic lens, but it can be described as a place with little concern for the joys of life. Damn, savage. I don't even know how you pronounce Cirrus 1R. Where is Cirrus? I miss her. I miss her every day. There's only Cirrus here. The difference is clear if we compare it to Althea. Decorations and flowers are nowhere to be found on this street either. Now that you mention it, there's no nature to be seen. It does make it feel a little desolate. Shops that sell recreational items are also scarce. 8 in 10 books available at bookstores are reference material. Pubs and taverns are a frequent sight in the capital, but only ones that stand out here is Cheers. I cannot find any others. Damn, Cheers got the monopoly. Good for him. Good for Leon. Wow, he's been observing very keenly. Out of admiration, I nodded. Then, I mustered up that one bit of courage I found earlier to make a proposal. If it's alright with you, how about we go around the city together? With me? Yes, I've already walked around the whole city once. If we explore as a pair, we might be able to see some things from a different angle, so... Eon! Why? I will have to decline. Oh, why? What? If I am with you, the residents will be afraid and conversation will be difficult. Therefore, it is more efficient for us to go our separate ways. You shall talk, I shall observe. Eon! Don't be like this. I mean, you do have a point. I shall see you later then. I will return to the tents in the evening. He's so mysterious. Who is that mysterious, scary man? Hey, wait up! Get him. He turned on his heel and began walking away, but I chased him hurriedly. I only asked to walk together, but he flat out refused. Maybe he really does dislike me. Shaking my head. I trailed after him, disheartened, until Eon turned around, looking puzzled. Why are you following me? If you wish to investigate, we should split up. I know that's the more efficient plan. You can't leave as it's your route. I'm grabbing him by the shoulder. I know that's the more efficient plan. After all, our goal is to understand the people here so that we can put on a good show. Then... But in my mind, learning about the other circus members is just as important. I already can't speak. It's going well. What do you mean? He looks like a little puppy. He looks so sad. He's like, look at me with those big old eyes. Eon halted in his footsteps, and I saw this as an opening to persuade him. I spoke quickly while I had his attention. You know, I only just joined the team, so I don't know anything about anyone yet. I know anything about a lot of people. 2 people, actually. I know a whole lot about them. But if I keep on feeling distant, I can't do my job as a producer or PR manager. Did she really call herself a PR manager? Is that really the job title we're going with in this fantasy world? Okay. That's why I want to know more about all of you and understand you as people. That includes you too, Eon. I made a desperate appeal to him. Eon's brows knitted together. He looked vexed as he let out a light sigh. I see. Your reasoning is sound. We got him. Unless you understand us better, it would be impossible to come up with a composition for our performance. Yes, so... However, I am afraid that I maintain my stance on your recruitment. I'm still against it. Eon! I believe our journeys are demanding and perilous enough to warrant that opinion. I can't speak. I can't read today. Hold on, let me go again. I believe our journey is demanding and perilous enough to warrant that opinion. I did it. Ian ended the conversation with those words and began walking again. But if I back down now, that defeats the purpose of talking to him in the first place, and all our courage will be for nothing. For nothing! No matter what he thinks, what I know for sure is that I want to learn more about him. Tell me your secret, scary man. Okay, let's be direct about this. I psyched myself up again and closed the distance in one go. Excuse me, Eon, is there anything you'd like to do on our next show? Something I wish to do? Yeah. Pashalia's performance, for example, will center around his water magic. I like how, after doing Pashalia's route, right, does that mean, like, is every other route, like, resigning him to death? Like, what's gonna happen? Is he just, like, fine? He's just fine in every other route? Like, what's gonna happen? And, well, I was wondering how I should direct your performance, Eon. He doesn't know. You don't have to worry too much. It's our first show, so everyone's still figuring it out as they go. As long as you show off your unique talents, the audience will definitely smile. No. Nothing. Nothing. He shot that idea down. And not because he was a man of few words. There was clear rejection in his voice. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I am a man who is only good for fighting. I could never make anyone smile. Huh? Genie asked me to appear on stage, which is why I am a performer, but in truth, I would much rather be a stagehand. No, Eon! Don't be like that. Don't be like that. You're so talented! Eon! After that conversation, Eon didn't make any more complaints about me going along with him. We went around the city once before returning to the vicinity of the tents. In the end, we didn't end up talking much. Sorry for being so unreasonable. I'm following you around, Eon.
Yeah, come on.
No, it was not a bother. Then, thanks for putting up with me so far. I'm in charge of dinner tonight, so I'll head off to buy some groceries. What if you came? Oh, it is Eon. Huh? Letting out a big sigh internally, I began heading towards the busy street. Wait, please. You will need to purchase many items considering the size of our group. Would it not be difficult for you to carry them alone? Why, yes, Eon. It would. Oh, I could just make a few trips back and forth. It's not an issue. Eon looked as if he was wrestling with an idea for a few seconds. That would take a lot of effort. And time as well. I shall accompany you. Use me as your porter. I shall be your porter, milady. What? Oh, he's like a little puppy. With that pastille. How can you say no to that face? I never thought he'd make such an offer. My eyes began to shine and... Here we go. Here we go. Well, that's not a new. Can I not? Wait, did I could look. Okay, save. The first choice. He's so cute. Yeah, he's adorable. He's just a big guy. Maybe the first one? Let's try it. I don't know why he suddenly offered to help, but I can't let this golden opportunity slip by. Not at all. I'm happy. Thank you, Eon. I'll gladly take you up on that. I was thinking that. I was like, he doesn't really get emotions at the moment, so it won't be that one. But I did it anyway. I'm a fool. I need to follow my gut. My gut knows what's up. That's a surprise. That's a surprise? Why? Only moments earlier, he was avoiding my company, but now... If I'm being a bother, I will retract the offer. Not at all. I was just a little surprised. I see. He nodded, looking somewhat relieved. Wait, was it not this one? Which one was it? We haven't had the noise. In any case, it would save me a lot of trouble if he helped. That was for sure. Okay then, I'm counting on you, Eon. And well, it would be nice if you help me out with prep for dinner. Haha. Lest? Understood. I do not know how useful I will be, however. This one isn't the other one. Hold on. Which one is it? Which one is it? Okay. Okay, well, it was literally the next button click and then I went off it, so... Guess I'm boo-boo the fool. His features seemed to soften somewhat into the ghost of a smile as he nodded. I know, the choices, like... I've said this before a few times, but sometimes it annoys me because the choice you pick, sometimes the dialogue you go into is nothing to do with the choice, and you're like, how did we get here? How was I supposed to know this was the right option? In any case, he would save me a lot of trouble if he helped, that was for sure. Okay, then I'm counting on you, Eon. And, well, it would be nice if you helped me out with dinner, with prep for dinner. Haha.
自信はないが
Understood. I didn't know how useful I will be, however. Thanks. It's okay. I'll do the fine-tuning, like adjusting the taste. Little do we know, he is the cooking boy. I got a cup of tea and I'm not gonna let it go cold today like I did the other day. I puffed up my chest and made that declaration confidently, but, well... I quickly came to regret making that statement. In a good way. Is it because he's a good cook? Is that why it's in a good way? I feel you. Amazing! Meat seared carefully to perfection was matched with a flavorful sauce enhanced with onions. I love salad. Oh my god, that looks so good. The crunchy fresh salad was drizzled with a fresh homemade dressing. A feast was spread on the table in a beautiful display and everyone's eyes gleamed. This meat is so satisfying and tender. The gravy's super tasty too. I'm staring at Sephora with my big old eyes. I miss you. I needed to do his route first, but I miss him so much. I just miss the little guy. Hey, don't eat your crumbs everywhere. Did you come from an island with no tableware? I think he did. I've got to say, this is totally fabulous. That's Liba's poster girl for you. Well, actually, I think it was Eon. Did you have to work in the kitchens as well while you were at Liba? I still want to shake that man, I think. Yeah, but about that. Wait, hold up, y'all. This doesn't taste like Cirrus's cooking. Look at Rady's little squint. He's like, hang on a second. Something's wrong. Ah, you can tell, Rady? Of course. Don't underestimate how long Rady the Great is eating your food. Oh, really? Then who? It was me. It was me. Eon! A low voice echoed out from the kitchen, and as a reflex, everyone shared a surprised look. We all walked over to the kitchen to take a peek, and then we found... Master Chef Eon! No way, the bear apron, no! Oh my god! He's doing... Yes, he do the cooking. Yes, he do. Eon wearing an adorable apron as he worked on one dish after another. The dessert for tonight is custard pudding. Inform me if you prefer to go without the caramel sauce. Yes, he do the cooking. He do. What? Eon, you knew how to cook? Well, my original plan was to make everything by myself. But I discovered that he was amazing at this when I asked him to help. In fact, even all the sauces were made by Eon. To be honest, his cooking is clearly more delicious than mine. No, girl, don't put yourself down. I boasted that he could trust me with tuning the taste. Ugh, that's so embarrassing. Unbelievable. Here comes Sephora with another banger. Eon doesn't seem like someone sensitive to finer details, yet he was able to make such intricate dishes. Hi, John, welcome. This guy could even be a pro chef. The food is really delicious. Looks like you two are clear contenders for cooks in the future. Eon and Cirrus it is. Pashalia just doesn't want to cook. Eon's level is above me, but I'll do my best. That's not true. I still have a lot to learn from you. He's so nice, polite. Later on, Eon took off his apron once he had finished in the kitchen, and I called out to him. Eon, everyone loved your food. It was shockingly yummy. Did you learn to cook somewhere? No, I was brought up in an environment where I had to be responsible for myself. And there was a period when the only thing I could do was cook, and I read books and studied many things. No way, you learned all by yourself? I did. That is why I never expected the others to be so delighted by it. He's a good cook, naturally! Good for him. Good for him. Eon's eyes slightly narrowed as he looked to our comrades digging into the dessert. Peering at him from the side, then it gave him a grin. What? Peering at him from the side? Wait, I can't read. I peered at him from the side, then gave him a grin. That makes sense now. Eon, remember what you said today? That you could never make someone smile? But look at them. This is way too good. I want one more! Seconds for me too. Gimme. Well, there's only 2 left. So you 2 will have to share one. Hey, did you just try to keep one all to yourself while feigning nonchalance? He's sneaky. See, you definitely had the power to make people happy, Eon. I see. The one good thing about this route is he doesn't talk that much at the moment, so I don't have that much to say. When he said that, his expression, like usual, didn't change much. Yet for some reason, it looked like a smile to me. If you say so, girl. If you say so. Then, after we finished the dessert, we moved on to formally reporting back about our findings. Have we seen this before? Yeah, we've seen it before. Let's go. Fast forward time. God, we spent hours doing this prologue, and it's so weird to just like blast through it now. Because what we ended up doing, like I think 6 episodes of the prologue. And they're about like 2 to 3 hours each. So like, man, we're just blasting through it to get through the story now. It's kind of sad. Okay, we got a new section. So this bit before, I think we went to the place of the spirits, right? And the scientist, the researcher, yeah. And then we freed all the spirits, and they were all like, "Yay!" Because they were being captured. But I guess we're looking at the other side of the story now. Okay, Eon, our next target's that dude in the red shirt. Understood. Apologies for interrupting you during your busy day. We are Circus, a performance troupe sent by the government. That doesn't sound intimidating. A performance group sent by the government. We'll get you. Huh? Oh, performance troupe? Eon, where did your smile go? During times like these, you need to relax your cheeks and say cheese. We intend to put on a show very soon. This is our flyer. Please accept it. Jeez. He looks mad. Sorry for whatever I did. That makes a 12th failure in a row. No! No, Eon! Promotion truly is a daunting task. I can feel the aura of gloom about him. We split into 2 groups to go around the city, but I'm starting to have some doubts. Girl, no. I run away when I first met Eon too, so I had really emphasized with the people that I had to face him now. Looks like we got a long road ahead of us before you get any better. My apologies. My apologies. No, it's perfectly fine. It's not your fault at all, Eon. Rady, be nice. Yeah, what she said. The fault is with your face, you know. Rady, silence, please. Rady's so mean. I grabbed Rady's face like an eagle gripping its prey and tried to smooth things over. I'll hand out the flyers so you two can go help find Faye. Ruby Carbuncle? Yeah, he just couldn't look like that. Yeah, that's Rady. He is our warm and cuddly friend. He's shaped like a friend. Eon? Why the sudden silence? Both of you, keep your heads facing forward and keep walking. Uh-oh. Someone is following us. Huh? I froze for a moment, but promptly obeyed his instructions and walked on. Following us? Why? Who? I bet it's Leon. Did Rady drink someone's liquor without permission and make enemies? Then you. It's the little squirrel Faye. Oh, they were in Pashalia's route. Oh. Eon turned around fiercely. A small silhouette which was tottering out of the shadow of a building froze. No, come back! Seeming panicked, it began to run, but yeah? The small shadow tripped over a step and rolled down the stairs in front of it. No! What? No! Little guy. He's just a little guy. Yeah, he wasn't in Pashalia's room, but he was in Sephora's. Frantically, we saved it from its predicament and realized it was a tiny green critter. Hey, this dude's a Ratatoska? A rat toaster? This guy's a rat toaster. Hey, buddy! You alright, bro? Ow. Yeah. A rat toaster? I shouldn't laugh at my own jokes. A Fae with green fur and sharp teeth. Their races are renowned for being timid. And why was one such Ratatoska following us? Eon fixated his gaze on the Fae. Stop making me say this word! The Ratatoska tensed up and began trembling. I didn't mean any harm. I saw a baby, so I thought you might help me and... Help? What happened? That was his name. Firo. My name's Firo. A little while ago, I came out of my village deep in the mountains and made my way here to Caelum and when I was wandering around, Mr. Researcher talked to me. He said he'd give me a place to sleep and some food if I helped with simple experiments. I keep messing with my volumes, by the way, so let me know if anything sounds weird, because I know. I didn't like how the volumes turned out last time, so I'm trying to mess with it. But let me know. He took me to a room in the tower, and I helped him with all kind of tests. At first, they were all small things, like measuring my height and answering questions. But it slowly changed into painful things. Oh, I forgot this was sad. They made me run until I blacked out, or draw lots and lots of blood, and I'd get all dizzy. And I was scared they might cut me apart in the end. So I ran all the way here. No! According to your account, you were not forced to help at first. Is that correct? Did you attempt at making a request midway to ask for your freedom? I did want to go home, but they said that because I signed the papers at first, I couldn't leave until everything was done. I see. They're practically scammers. In short, he was forced to participate against his will? If that was the case, we couldn't let these people get away with it. And I think they might still be chasing me, so I can't walk out in the open. You came to the big city, so you must have the ability to transform, right? If they're after you, how about you do that? As a fae, you stand out, so hiding yourself inside a crowd would be safer. That's, well... Cirrus shrunk further into himself before he whispered in a weak voice. I was shaking in the dark for a long time, thinking about how humans are scary, so scary. And then I couldn't transform anymore. No! No, God! That's understandable. Oh, is that how it works for fae? For the ones that can transform, they're at the mercy of the aptitude they're born with. But there are rare cases where they can't transform because of a trauma. I see. I can't transform. I don't have any money. And I thought, what do I do? Am I going to die? That was when I saw you, and the rat toaster does have a little bow. He's so cute. I see. I understand the sequence of events. We cannot leave things as they are. Yeah, I agree. First things first, would you like to come with us for now? Are you sure? Okay. Yes, of course. He hungry. His tension seemed to ease somewhat, and in response to our offer, his tummy rumbled. Haha, coming with us should solve that too. If I remember last time, he really liked Eon because he made good food. After that, with Firo and our party, we returned to the tents. However... Are you okay, Firo? Yes, I'm... Okay, yes. But his actions told otherwise as he observed his surroundings nervously. I think he's still scared. Okay, let's help him calm down first. What should we do for this one? I think we should feed the baby. Tasty food works wonders during times like these. I'll make something for him. Excuse me, Eon, Rady, could you two look after this little one for now? Oh, wait, where did Eon go? Eon, he went off somewhere. Is he already gone? To make food? You know, he's probably, well, Trying to be considerate by staying out of sight so he doesn't intimidate this guy. Ah, I see. In that case, Rady, could you watch over Fira for a moment? With a weary smile on my face, with a wry smile on my face, I took a step toward the kitchen, but... Huh? That smells so good. Eon reappeared with a small plate in his hand. Eon, what is that?
ピロは空腹だったようだからな。
Yes!
これを用意して。
I do know this boy. I do. Firo seemed to be famished, so I prepared this. Ah, nuts. Oh, those are Rady's drinking snacks. Wow. They look tasty. May I have some?
ああ、量はたくさんあるから。
Yes.
構わず
There's
食べる
plenty to spare, so you may have as many as you wish. Thank you so much. I love the little rat toaster. After a light meal, Furia regained his energy and we settled down as we talked. The king asked you to perform?
ああ、国の指令を受けて核として公演をする
Yes,
予定
the
だ。
command of the government is to put on a show in every major city. And that's true for Calydia too. We're going to be performing here soon. Amazing! All of you are amazing! Then, are you going to perform on the stage too, Mr. Rady? Are you going to perform like this? Or are you going to transform first? Oh, no. Well, oh yes, at this point we don't know that Rady can transform. I remember that now. Thing is, Rady can't transform. Huh? Really? I thought all Fae in the big city could transform. Well, there are always exceptions. In my case, I was born without the ability to transform, but your problem's temporary, so don't worry too much. Yes, sir.
しかしフィロはこの後どうするんだ。
What are you going to do
ど
now,
こか行く
Firo?
当てはあるのか。
Do you have anywhere to go? I don't have anywhere.
それならちょうど今、我々は
In that
厳
case,
重の協
we're
力
actually
者を募って
recruiting
いる。
Fae helpers for our show at the moment.
公演までの衣食住は保証できるだろうし。
We could probably provide you with your basic needs to the show. Please consider it. Is it really fine for me to join? Yep. Thank you so much. I'll do my best. That being said, a lost Fae, huh? This is probably Leon's job. Rady, did you say something? Nothing. Let's wait for the other guys to come back. We've got snacks here, so let's party with drinks while we wait. Control yourself. It's not even night yet. Someone's got to tell him what to do. Control yourself, sir. The next few days passed by in a flurry. We've gone our separate ways to promote and recruit. As a result... Wait, there's way too many of them. Wait, do we see this already? We did. There's Leon. I remember Leon took all the Fae away to help them because he helps the Fae. Because he's an uppy boy. Go fast. Oh yeah, we found out Rainy can transform. It's a whole thing. Drama, you know. Leon is an uppie. Wow, so many things happen in this chapter. We'll do this one again because it's not ready to root yet. Next time. It's ready time next time. The first show! Woo! The sound effects are so funny going fast. There's so many sound effects. An intermission, I forgot. Was this one with a scary dream in it? Oh no, it's not. That's fine. I can't remember when the scary dream was. Ian being cool. Classic. Celeste! I miss you! Celeste got to be cool on Sephora's route and that was it. Skip is our best friend. I'm shaking my hand. Shaking hands with Skip. Chapter 2 already. We're so speedy. It's Sephora Town! In the Escher room. We've got to zoom through. Oh no, there's no one in the streets of this town. Whatever will we do? There you go. We need it. Eon is in an alley. Well, let's go to the alley. I decided that I'd like to look around places I hadn't got to see earlier, so I caught up to Eon, who headed towards the side streets. I was afraid he might turn me down, but... Does his saying yes mean that he's starting to trust me a little? Can I assume that? Mulling that over, I snuck a glance at Eon, walking next to me. I cannot help but note the lack of anyone. There are signs of human activity, but the humans are nowhere to be found. Hearing his comment, I scanned the area. The kiln seemed to have been used recently, and smoke was rising out some of the buildings. Yeah, at this rate, even if we want to gather info, it's going to be They're now nowhere. Ah! A boy. Where? A nearby door slammed open and a young boy crashed into me. Ow! Ow! Are you alright? Startled, the child inched backward. I crouched down and met his eyes and smiled. Don't worry, we're not scary people. Sorry, Eon is right there. I'm sorry to tell you, but you seem to be in a big rush. Did something happen? What's with you? It's none of your business. His wary eyes seemed to say, I can't trust strangers. I frowned, a little troubled. He was like a cat with fur standing on its end, and I tried to sound gentle as I could. Do you live here? Are you a little craftsman apprentice, perhaps? What? How do you know that? Look, there are calluses in your hands. I spy some soot in you too. You're probably a tinker. You probably tinker away on crafts every day. You were in a hurry because something came up, right? If you can't handle it alone, how about we lend you an ear? Judging from your expression, I assume it is no small matter. Please tell us. The boy hesitated for a moment. But then, perhaps so desperate that he had to grasp at straws, he began to explain himself in a shaky voice. Actually, he was an apprentice blacksmith in Cultura. Today, he's been planning on purchasing daily necessities with his sister while using the labyrinth as his means of transport. In the middle of his journey, however, his sister had lost something precious. A fiend then attacked them, and as he ran away in panic, they'd gotten separated.
魔物だと
A fiend, you say? Eon's like, I kill a fiend. I get them. But fiends don't go into cities, right? Why would there be one inside the labyrinth?
僕も会うのは初めてだよ。
It was my first encounter with one, but once in a while I'd hear about people coming across them. I see, so that's why you were so rushed.
しかしクルトラの住民なら
One
地下迷
question.
宮で迷わないと
I heard
聞い
the
ている
citizens of Cultura do not get lost in the labyrinth.
妹も自力で逃げ切っている可能性もある
Is
の
there
では
no
ないか
possibility that your sister managed to escape by herself?
無理だよ。肝心のサシェを落とし
She
ちゃったんだから。
can't. She's lost a sachet. Not the sachet. Sachet? Didn't Savora mention something like that before?
ともあれ状況は理解した
Alright, I understand your
妹が危険
circumstances.
ということだな
In short, your sister is in danger. Eon glanced at me, seeming to be asking for my opinion. Well, it's obviously we need to go. It has to be that one, right? We must go. Where did you last see her? Huh? Are you okay with helping them, Eon?
自分はあなたの決断に従おう
I shall go along with your decision either way.
魔物など放
We
っておか
cannot
ない
ignore the fiend.
助けてくれるの。
You'd help me? But
狂人事件のせいでよそ者を
I
信じられない
understand
のは
that
理
due
解
to the
している
lunatic riots, you find outsiders untrustworthy. Hi, Chunky, welcome. Not a problem. Oh, is it Thanksgiving? Is that now? I don't know when these holidays are. I know that you have the one thing I always hear about Thanksgiving, which I'm always like, what is that? Don't you do like is it like butternut squash or sweet potato with like marshmallows on it? I keep seeing that and I'm like, what is that? That's all I know about Thanksgiving. I don't know much about it. I understand that due to the lunatic riots, you find outsiders to be untrustworthy.
だが今まさに妹が危険なのだ
But your sister needs help urgently, yes?
信じずに妹が傷ついて後悔するより
You may regret it if you say no, and your sister is harmed. Risking betrayal sounds preferable to me. Next week? Okay. Because then, Black Friday is pretty soon after that, right? They started doing Black Friday here as well. We don't do Thanksgiving, but they started doing Black Friday. I guess. Don't worry, we'll help you, and we'll look for your sister together. If you know the way, could you be our guide?
わかった。
Okay, got it. The boy took out a small cloth bag and whispered something, just like Sephora had done earlier. And then a wind stirred and blew toward the labyrinth, as if it was showing us the way.
こっち。ついてきて。
Here, this way. So yeah, the Escher painting labyrinth is like a magic corridor that connects everywhere in the city, and they use little sachets of potpourri to get the wind spirits to guide them through because they like the smell. That was what's happening right now. The monstrous scenery of the labyrinth flowed past us in a blur. At the end of our journey, we found a lone girl and an eerie shape poised to pounce on her. Oh god, the fiend! The fiend! There you are. Big brother! Eon, is that...
間違いない
Yes,
魔物だ
it is a fiend. Get him! Crystallized malice born from negativity, just like the one we'd encountered on our journey here. I think that's the first time we've heard one made a noise. What was that? I don't like it. Clearly hostile, it edged closer and closer to us.
その兄弟を頼めるか
Cirrus, I shall leave the siblings in your care. Get them, Eon. Okay, got it. Please be careful, Eon.
慣れたものだ
It will not pose a problem. I'm used to these things.
待ってよ兄ちゃん、武器もないのに。
It was a spooky noise. It's scary. Hold on, mister. You don't even have a weapon.
怖いよ。
It's so scary. Don't worry, that guy over there's a member of the security forces. He'll knock that fiend down quick. Just you wait. Yo, banger alert. I stood in front of the siblings who were shaking as they clung to each other, and I glared defiantly at the fiend. No thank you. The shadow then lunged in our direction with a terrifying fervor. Fervor? Maybe? Get it! And before I had time to blink, he kicked it. Eon's leg thrust from the side and sent the fiend flying into the wall with a bang.
以前魔物と戦った時にも説明したが
I gave you an explanation when I fought the last one, but once again,
魔物は通常実体を持たないため
regular fiends are incorporeal, and Chloris amulets are essential if you wish to deal effective blows. Strikes with flavor, you know what? He's a little spicy. He strikes with some flavor. You're so right. Hi, Ollie, welcome.
その上で
Furthermore, get it! Eon made a smooth turn, and this time he aimed for a powerful and swift kick at the face of the fiend.
明滅している魔物の子は
We need to destroy the flickering core of the fiend if you wish to defeat it. With those words, the shadow melted and dissipated into the air, leaving no trace of its existence. He's so cool! Wow! Mister, you're super strong.
別にそれほどでもない
Not to an extent that deserves such praise. Are you hurt anywhere? Eon get that fiend. He kicked it. He kicked it so hard it fell to pieces. He did give it a knuckle sandwich. We are unharmed, all thanks to you. I should be the one asking that. Are you alright?
ああ問題はない
Yes, I am fine.
街中に魔
More
物がいた件に
importantly,
つい
we
て
should focus on the fact that a fiend appeared inside the city.
おい、そこのあんたたち、うちの商品になんてことしてくれるんだ。
Oh, I forgot this plot line. Hey, you over there. How dare you do that to my precious merchandise? Who's that? A man with a bountiful physique rushed over to us. A big man rushed over to us. Who might you be? And merchandise? Are you talking about that fiend just now?
そうに決まってるだろ
What else?
う。ねえ、くそ、消滅した。
Ugh, damn it, it's
捕らえるの
gone.
に苦労したっていうのに
It took me so much effort to catch. What a waste.
やはり魔物商人か
Like I suspected. A fiend dealer. Dealer of fiends? Some say a fiend dealer is a dealer of fiends. But who could know?
その名の通り魔物を捕らえては売り払う
The
の
title
商売を
explains
して
it
いる
all.
からだ
These people catch and sell fiends for a living. Who would buy fiends? Is capturing them even possible?
彼らは治安維持隊の呉服を違法に入手
To
し
do it, they obtained
魔物を捕らえて
amulets of the security forces through illegal means.
決闘都市フェルスの闘技場で
Those fiends are used to fight gladiators in the arena of Cirrus.
なんだ。
In the Yu-Gi-Oh! City.
さては、
Huh.
フェルスの出
You're
身
a pretty
だ
knowledgeable chap. Let me guess. You're actually from Ferris, right?
そんなことはいいそれより
That doesn't matter
な
right
ぜ魔
now.
物を放っていた
More importantly, why did you let one roam free?
事故だよ、事故。
It was just an accident. The structure of the labyrinth changed, so the room I had it locked up in somehow got connected to the outside. You mean you'd led this fiend into the labyrinth and kept it here?
ここ
Freak?
は隠しとくのにちょうどいいからな。
Well, this place is a perfect hiding spot.
それに今、治安維持隊は他の事件にかかりきりで、
Plus,
小さい
the
事件にまで
authorities are
目が届
but
かない。
buried under work because of the other incidents. They don't have time to deal with the smaller stuff. I wouldn't call this the smaller stuff, but go off, I guess. The fiends around Cultura are really good quality for some reason. They're fetching high prices, so I'm having the time of my life. Shut up. Shut up. The fiend dealer shrugged with an oh well before turning away from us with a tch. I want to keep grumbling about how you've ruined my wares, but it's my fault for letting it slip away. Let's call it even. Would be annoying if you reported it to the security forces after all. Excuse me? Me and my sister nearly died, you know. Get him. Get him, Cultura Boy A. You're lucky that you're even alive in the first place. Be grateful. Ciao. What a nasty man. Horrible. I'm exhausted. The siblings were fuming, so I calmed them before we parted ways outside the labyrinth. Now back on the surface, Eon and I were discussing the earlier incident. We gotta get them. I didn't know that fiends were I didn't know that there were merchants out there who sold fiends. Fiends have low intellect. They are not impossible to catch, that is, if you're able to avoid the ill effects of bodily contact. Eon, you just kicked one in the face. I mean, bodily contact. I can't believe people would catch such harmful creatures and make people fight them for entertainment. Humans might actually be scarier than fiends are. I know I still have a long way to go, but now I'm dreading going to Cirrus. Don't be scared, it's the Yu-Gi-Oh! City. I muttered to myself, and Eon replied almost in a whisper. Indeed, I feel the same. But you grew up there, right? It's because I did that I dread it. I know this city very well. The good and the bad. The bad? What is he referring to, I wonder? I looked at him with that question in my eyes, but he didn't seem to plan on saying any more. We should focus on the present for now. Unless the show in the city is a success, there will not be a next step. Yeah, good point. Let's do our best to make it a blast, Eon. I shall do what I can. He walked on ahead of me, and I followed close behind. That's the same scenery before when we got blasted out of this town by the wind magic in the Sephora's route. But we've already seen this. Yeah. Let's go. I love Junior. Oh, this guy. There's this guy. We hate him. Oh, Sephora. I'm still not over that, what was that, the love beam thing or whatever. I always trust you. I need to get at least one Sephora, you know? I love that clown. Baby Sephora. Evil Balto. I read so fast, yeah, so speedy, yeah. Basically what it is there's like a prologue part before you're on a route, and it's like the same for everyone. So we have covered this on previous streams already. So I'm blasting through, but yeah, on previous streams that is like the read-throughs of these parts, if you wish to view them, because they're the same. We're in the gambling zone. And with Sephora last time we tricked a man in losing a gamble. But I guess we're going with Eon this time. Negotiations are Sephora's forte, so I think he's perfectly fine on his own here. People often get the wrong impression of Eon, so it might be better if I went with him. Eon, I'll go with you.
よろしく頼む。
I miss Sephora! You wish I had that with Fire and Free Houses. That's why that game sucks. I'm so sorry. I hate that game. It's bad. I'll be counting on you. I know. Why is the pre-time skip the exact same? Skinny man. You want to know about when I went mad? Slightly agree. I hate that game. Honestly, I'm such a Fire Emblem fan that I hate that game. Yes, we're investigating the riot, so... Lord Balto ordered me to keep quiet about it. I can't exactly survive in Kultura if I disobey the Sentinel. Can't help you. Please, even if that's the case, would you please tell us? You like the first time you played? I did Edelgard's route on the first time I played, and that was the only time I played. I didn't do any other route. I was like, screw this game. Screw this game. I wanted to go see Linhardt. I love Linhardt. I saw him, and I left the game forever. I never went back. Please, even if that's the case, would you please tell us? Ian gave a deep and earnest bow. I lowered my head as well in a plea. Fine. I lose. Really? That didn't take much. With a sigh, the man removes something from his pocket. A box? This is a puzzle box I made. I put something precious in it, but I can't open it anymore. If you two are able to open this box, I'm willing to tell you what I know. Is Ian just gonna smash it to smithereens? He's just gonna hold it in his hand and crush it. The man handed the box to Eon. You're obviously made of muscle, so you might be able to force it. Eon broke that door before. Ah, I remember now when we first came to the labyrinth, Eon tried to open a door and it just like came off. The whole door just came off. Eon broke that door before, so he really had no. He really had might have. Eon broke the door before, so he really might be able to open the box, no problem. No, I cannot force it open. This is your craft, is it not? The workmanship is splendid. I cannot bear the thought of it being ruined. You mentioned it was a puzzle box. Do you remember how to solve it? Of course. First, see the middle part of that triangle pattern? Push that part down hard and slide it to the bottom. It's very stiff. Yeah, maybe it got filled with grime over time. The components won't budge. That's why I couldn't open it. Cirrus, there should be lubricant in the toolbox. Could you get that out for me? Okay. Oh yeah, Sephora was going to pick the lock and that's when Eon ripped it off the handles. I looked through Sephora's lock-picking toolbox and grabbed an oil spray. I shall hold it in place. Please put some right here. Got it. It's no use. I've tried so many times and... Pure strength. Eon tightened his grip and pulled hard. His fingertips slid across the surface of the creek, followed by a small click. It moved. Alright, what is the next step? Alright. Next, turn the circular symbol and... Did we get it? Ian obeyed the man's instructions and steadily solved the puzzle. Eventually, he managed to open the box. Well, I'll be damned. I'll admit it. I only brought this up because I didn't think anybody could actually do it. But thank you. To tell you the truth, this box isn't my handiwork. It was crafted by my wife, who since passed away. I'm glad you were able to do this without tearing it apart. Sudden sad backstory from this random skinny man. The man sentimentally caressed the box. What is broken can never be put back together. As he said that, Ian had a melancholic look on his face. What we are... I'm already struggling. We then asked about the man's experience and gained the information we'd sought. Oh, we got it. Our investigation inside the casino concluded without incident, and we returned to our base before anyone could discover we snuck in. I clicked the wrong button. We're gonna fast forward now. Entering speedy mode. I like how the eyes are just like. It's a 4 time. It's a 4 time. There he is! There he is! I love Zephora. I miss him. I miss my clown. Where is my clown? Oh, that was a scary static dream. Oh! I'm so glad I skipped through that. It was less time. You like the sound effects? Yeah, going really fast. Hi, Jay-Way, welcome. Back to Oriens. We spent a lot of time here last time. Under the sea. I still can't believe, literally, when I was like, I'm gonna push Pashalia into the ocean, we literally got pushed into the ocean. Right, where is Eon? In the main street. Let's go! A poet who has once visited Oriens had sung its praises when they'd seen the city. The beloved land of water spirits. The most beautiful jewel in Estolia. Esholita. Esholtia? Esholtia. We'll go with that. We'll go with that. The capital of art where countless artists gather and compete. However, that also meant the standard for the shows here are very high. Yes, I believe so. Ian and I happened to share a destination, so we decided to go together. Yeah, you can really see how it earned its fame as the capital of the art. There are so many small public stages which weren't in other cities, and street performances are everywhere too. Is something wrong? Are you feeling unwell? No, that's not it. It's just that, well, a quick look around the city already tells me how impressive their performers are. So I was feeling a little anxious whether our show would really work out here. Kultura and Kalidia weren't too concerned with art, so the main challenge was getting them to come. Here, all the residents are connoisseurs already. They might come, but indeed, in terms of pure technique, there are likely many performers better than us. Though we have the government backing us, in the end, we are a group of amateurs. But we're cool amateurs. But pure technique is not just what the audience is looking for. Remember, our goal is not to win against the other performers. No matter how clumsy we are or how often we fail, as long as everyone smiles in the end, it is enough. That is what I have learned from the members of Circus, and you. Or am I mistaken? He's learning. May I ask what that expression on your face means? Sorry, I just didn't expect you to say something like that, Ian.
自覚はある。
I'm aware that it does not suit me. He sounded like he was sulking a little, so I gazed at his profile. His sharp, menacing features were the same, but I could sense a hint of softness in there. You've really changed, Eon.
変わった？
Changed?
自分がか？
Me? Yeah, look how chatty you are now. Yes, you've changed a whole lot. At first, you objected to my participation and even avoided talking to me.
そうだったな。
Ah, I did. Oh, he looks so sad. But you're much easier to talk to now. I think I like you better this way.
そう。
I see. Did we scare him off? We exchanged light banter while walking the streets of Oriens. The word enchanting might be the best way to describe this place, don't you think?
ああ、芸術の都と言われ
Yes.
るだけのこと
I can see why they call it the capital of art. I love this place so much, it's so pretty. Oriens at night was beautiful, but daylight cast a different sort of charm upon it. The city on water glistened in the sunlight. It's just as gorgeous as the picture that the poet's praises had painted. I can't read. I think Eon's going to be way nicer than Pashalia was. As much as Eon is like, I don't understand feelings, he's going to understand feelings so much better than Pashalia. No one is as frustrating as that man. And of course, the most crowded places were the best locations to learn more about the city. So we visited the underwater park. That was a slow transition.
ああ、愛しい人よ。あなたはまるで
Infatuated man.
このさざ波のようだ。
Oh, my beloved, you are just like the ripple that breaks on the shore, then shies away.
私の胸に飛び込んできたと思えば、また次の日には身を引いて逃げ
This
てし
guy.
まう。
You leap into my embrace, but the next day, you pull away and flee, almost like a fairy tale princess loved by the sea.
いいえいいえ、私の愛は変わらないわ。愛と水は同じ。
What is wrong with these two? Infatuated woman. No, no. My love does not change. Please understand that love is just like water.
形を変えようとしても手のひらからこぼれ落ち。
Even if you try to change its shape, it will only slip through your fingers. And if you desire it so, please envelop it all. Ian, I think we might have come to the wrong place. I don't like it here.
奇遇だな。
What a
自分もそう思っ
coincidence.
たところだ。
I just had the same thought. The underwater park was a popular tourist attraction in the center of Oriens. You could get a taste of what it was like to live underwater, and I've heard that couples swarmed here because of its wonders, but it's not just a swarm, it's all couples. Only couples as far as the eye can see. And the people over there are embracing passionately in public without a care. Scandal. I think that even if we looked around here, it's not gonna help us with our show. Let's go somewhere else, Ian.
そうだな。
Agreed. My face flushed from awkwardness. I began walking off in a rush. But Ian's face was apathetic as always, so unperturbed that I felt a little peeved. Doesn't he feel awkward at all? I mean, anyone looking at us would think we're a couple. Oh no! What would we do if anyone thought that?
自分の顔に何かついてる。
Yes? Is there something on my face? It's nothing. I turned away in a panic. Suddenly, the dignified toll of a bell graced my ears. With it, everyone around us began to move in unison, as if they'd heard a signal.
今の鐘の音は何だ？
What was
敵襲か
that?
何かか。
Is the city under attack? Oh god. It didn't sound like an alarm. Excuse me, was that sound just now some sort of cue?
ああ、君たちは観光客かい。
Ah, are you two tourists? That's the wedding bell. They ring it during ceremonies here. Everyone hears it, goes to bless the couple, even if they're in the middle of work. That's our custom in Orient. That's nice. That's friendly. Huh, can tourists go too? Of course! We also warmly welcome tourists to join us. If you're curious, how about you go take a look? The shame surrounded by all these couples. What are we supposed to do? Relatives of our couple, esteemed guests and participants, as well as everyone who heard the bell of blessing. You happen to be present on this fortunate day and place. How wonderful! Please join us in celebration of this lucky encounter. Yet another newborn was born in the lands which the Great Spirit Leave watches over. And we met Leave last time. Wow, look, Eon, the bride is so pretty. The announcer's voice echoed in the plaza of the underwater park. At the centre of it all was a bride and groom with blissful smiles, leaning into each other as they waved to the surrounding people. I guess it's normal here for passers-by to join in and give blessings. It'd be pretty unthinkable in the capital, but a wedding like this sounds wonderful too. Regardless of age, gender, or relationship. Everyone present gave their blessings to the bride and groom, seeming used to the custom. After the exchange of rings, let's move on to the bride and groom's vows. Will you pledge that your love will remain unchanged in sickness and in health? To still love someone in sickness, huh? Partiality. Eon? There was a grim note to his muttering, so I looked up at him next to me. Eon, who'd fixed his eyes on the ceremony, seemed to be somewhat melancholic. No, it's nothing. But you don't look like it's nothing. Please do not mind me. I do not want to ruin this delightful moment. Hearing that, I think we should respect this man's privacy, but that's my opinion. Stop asking. It seems Eon really doesn't want to me to keep pestering him. Okay, if you say so. But if something comes up, please tell me. Yes, I will. I was a little concerned by Eon's reaction, but I couldn't work up the courage to ask. I tossed it out of my mind before returning my attention to the ceremony. Eon fell silent for a while, then, seeming to have collected himself, he spoke again. It wasn't the one I thought. It wasn't what I thought. We're gonna be annoying and pester him. Ask more. Even if you tell me not to mind, you're only making me more concerned. We gotta be annoying. I stared at Eon with eyes of protest until he gave with a sigh. This is not an appropriate topic for celebration, but I have a hard time comprehending the merits of marriage. If you are wed to another human, another human will interfere and hold control over your life. Man does not want to be pinned down, huh? Is that truly something desirable? I don't think you're looking at this right, sir. Eon spoke quietly in a detached tone, as if he wasn't really looking at the wedding anymore. My intuition told me that his words weren't truly referring to marriage. Though I felt something was off, I still answered his question honestly. true, some people would probably dislike the idea of their life no longer being their own. But I think people interfering with your life isn't necessarily a bad thing. You realize things that you were blind to alone. You might even discover a new side of yourself. Haha, we got him. But then again, I haven't even been able to be in a relationship, much less a marriage, so I probably don't have the right to talk. No, I see. So some people would consider it that way. Ian fell silent for a while, then seemed to have collected himself. He spoke again. Either way, weddings are something rather inconceivable to me. Well, yeah, I can understand that. I've never really thought about them either. I gave him a wry smile. At that moment, the energetic voices of the announcer rang out. Everyone, attention please! This is the moment we've all been waiting for. The bouquet toss. First, the bouquet goes from the bride to the water spirits. Who will receive it in the end? Is it gonna be me? It seemed that even the bouquet toss was different in the city of water spirits. The bride gently lifted the bouquet and sparkling light surrounded it. It carried slowly through the air as if it were drifting in water. Over here, come to me! Hey, don't lean into it. Let the spirits decide on their own. The bouquet drifted and drifted. Wait. It's flowing in my direction? It's for me! My hopes that it would pass by went unanswered as the bouquet stopped right above my head. Then it fell straight down in my direction. Nah! Flustered, I hurriedly reached out, but in the fraction of time before I could grab it... Careful! Careful, there's a bouquet attack! Watch out! Watch out, you're under attack! Huh? Wow! Now that's unexpected. The one who received it was a man! A male! Did I perhaps mess up? Isn't that obvious? The bouquet at a wedding is meant for unmarried women. The CG is so good. The motion blur in it is really good. Well, it suddenly fell towards you, and I didn't want it to harm you. Ian's so concerned. I knew that he was a little out of touch with the world sometimes, but... Hi, Conway, welcome! You're always welcome to lurk. I like your little cowboy. The wedded couple shared a wry smile, but the woman who had their sights on the bouquet glared daggers at him. Please, allow me to apologize on our Ian's behalf. I was about to say that, but... Understood, in that case. Wait! That's so cute! He's like, you have it. Here you go. He's so big. Oh my god, he's huge. Huh? A floral fragrance tickled my nose. He gently handed over the chloris bouquet. Oh, it's a chloris bouquet? Huh. Now blooming in full glory before my eyes. Huh. What? Huh. This? It is meant for unmarried women, yes? Or was I just unaware and you were actually married? He's so out of touch, my guy. He's so funny. No, I'm single.
そうか。よかった。
I see. I am glad. What do you mean by glad? I was thrown for a loop, but that didn't mean I didn't want the bouquet. I gingerly took it.
最初はどうなるかと思いましたが、これは小粋な
I was a little worried at first, but wow, it turned out to be a tasteful surprise.
どうやら先ほどの男性は恋人に渡すため
It seems
ブーケに
that
手を
man
伸ば
only
したようです
reached out for the bouquet to give it to his beloved. Huh? Oh no! I think they have misunderstanding of the century.
次はきっと彼らがブーケを投げる
I
番
am
になること
certain
でしょ
that these two will be the ones who toss the bouquet next.
おめでと
Congrats!
熱いねお二人さん
You're such a passionate
どのぐらい
couple.
だい
How long have you two been together? No, let's not go too fast, Chunky. It's not quite time for that yet. Eon needs to learn more about the world. You're gonna say you love him so much so many times. That's fair. He's funny. He's nice.
付き合って
Wait, did I read that last one?
知り合ってからはまだ短いが
Wait, Eon, help me out here. Together, we have not known each other for that long. Eon, he doesn't know where he is. He doesn't know what he's doing. Does he even know who he is? I don't know.
う付き合ったばかりなのにもうそんな関係
You're already at this stage despite only just becoming an item? Wow, your girl is much more daring than she looks. Eon! Bridegroom, congratulations on your marriage. I dragged away Eon, blinking in stupor, and started running to flee the scene. What do I do with this bouquet now? Well, I yelled inside my panicked mind. Eon, why? Why would you make us suffer? Gotta run. Evening fell. We reconvened to report today's findings from the city, but before we began...
なんだこの黒いの
Ah. We have seen. They are eating squid ink spaghetti. That's the black stuff. I'm surprised I remembered that. I'm gonna blast through once again. Oh! Wait, that was the window breaking. Liz, the window. Liz, pay for the window. Did you pay for the window? Liz! Right, we went to Liz last time, so it's time to go to Jean. Pale Liz. It's time to pay for your mistakes. Paschalia comforted Liz while going with her to another table. Meanwhile, Ian and I sat in the seats across from Jean. Sorry about our interruption.
いや、止めてもらえてよかった。
No, thank you for stopping that. I couldn't do anything about it. She's gonna get away with it again. No! Leon, you need to get her. Our friend over there is a great listener, so rest assured she's in good hands. How are we doing on the pedal count? Oh, good progress, good progress.
様子を見させてもらっていたが
We were observing for
あ
a
なた
bit,
の言い
but
分があるよ
you seem to have
感じ
objections about her claims.
らよければ自分たちに話してもらえないだろうか
If possible, could you tell us more about what happened? Jean's eyes teared up after he heard Eon's offer.
どうしてこんな
How
ことに
did
なっ
it
ちゃった
come
んだ
to this?
僕はただ彼女を喜ばせたかった
I
だけな
only
のに
wanted to make her happy.
浮気をしたと聞いたのだが
We heard the word cheating.
違うんだ浮気じゃない
No, I
派手な
didn't
告
cheat.
白の仕方を研究してた
I
んだ
was researching fancy ways to confess. Researching ways to confess?
すまない状況について
He
いけないんだ
doesn't know. He is like a tiny child. My apologies, but I'm afraid I have trouble keeping up.
今から告白をするということは、あなたと彼女
You have
は
plans
つ
to
ま
confess to her,
りまだ交
which
際をしてい
means
ないというこ
that
と
you
だ。
two are not in a romantic relationship yet. Is that correct?
ああ、友達以上恋人未
Yeah.
満ってやつさ。
More than friends, less than lovers. Oh man, he's stuck in the friend zone. He spoke the words so confidently that Eon and I were taken aback. Sorry, could you explain this step by step?
僕たちは友達としての付き合いが長くてね。
We've been friends for a long
彼
time,
女
you
といる
see.
と心地よくて、
I feel so comfortable with her.
自然体でいられることに気づいたんだ。
When we're
それで自
together,
分の気持ち
I
を
can
自
just be
覚したんだ
myself.
けど、
When I realized that, I understood my feelings.
告白するにしても、ただ告げるだけじゃ芸がな
But
いだろ。
if I wanted to confess, just telling her straight out would be so bland, right?
だから、女友達に頼んで作戦を練ってたんだ。
That's why I asked my lady friend for some help to come up with a grand operation. And she got the wrong idea when she saw you discussing that with her, right?
でも、これは必要なことなんだよ。
But it was necessary. Liz is just like dumping all her feelings out on Pashalia. Like, listen here, he fucking cheated.
僕の友達は戦場で派手に告白したって言ってたし。
One of my friends, other
負けられ
friends,
ないじゃない
made
か。
a spectacular confession on the water. I can't lose to him. I don't see how winning or losing a competition comes into play with a confession.
あなたはその友に勝ちたいのか？
Do you only want to win against your friend? Your lunch break's over. Thanks for coming to hang out, Jayway. I hope you have a good day. Do you only want to win against your friend? Huh?
話を聞いていると、
From
あ
what
な
I've
たは友と
gathered,
張り合っている
you
よう
seem
に
to be
感じる。
merely competing.
しかし、思いを伝えるのに
But
勝ち負けは関係
I
ない
don't
のでは
believe
な
that
いだろう
professing your feelings is a competition, is it? I agree with you, Eon. The way you or anyone else confesses isn't what matters. It's your feelings.
でも、派手な方が彼女も
But
嬉しいかな。
she might be happier if I make it really showy.
そういうものなのか？
Is that how it works? Don't teach Eon these things. He's wrong. He's not correct. Eon asked me with a puzzled look on his face. Well, I think it depends on the person. Personally, I think just hearing the confession itself would make me happy. The flashiness of it is irrelevant. Earlier, you told us your feelings very clearly. I bet you can just go for it and tell her, plain and simple. I'm sure she'd be happy.
他でもない女性の意見だ。尊重すべきだと思うぞ。
Eon's just like, well, a woman said it, so the facts all check out. I don't know what else to tell you, my guy. That is an opinion from a fellow woman. I think you should consider it.
そうか。
I see.
僕、
Yeah.
大切なことを見
I
落と
think
して
I
た
might
の
have
かもしれない
overlooked something really important.
ありがとう。もう一度彼女と話してみるよ。
Thank you. I'll try talking to her again. Go, Jean, go. He seemed to have made up his mind as he stood up from his seat and walked towards her. We watched him in silence from a distance. Looks like it worked out after all. As Jean embraced Liz, my shoulders sagged in relief.
きっと君やイオンの助言が良
You
かっ
and
たんだ
Eon
ね
must have given him great advice.
いや、自分よりパスハリアの方がこうい
No,
ったことは向
I
いている
believe
だろう。
you are more versed in such matters, Pashalia.
そんなことないよ僕は恋愛
That's not
に
the case
疎い
at
しね
all. I'm pretty oblivious in matters of love. Okay, I think we've seen this already. Yes, we have. Pay for the window, Liz! Oh, it's showtime? Ladies and gentlemen. I love the sound effects going so fast. Whee! I can't keep up when the CGs like keep popping up like that. We did a successful show in the underwater park. No, I just go so fast. You miss Leon so much. I like Leon. He's funny. I hope we get like the Pandis stuff in English. Anyway, it's less time. We're going to Yu-Gi-Oh! City. So this is Eon's town, so we should have a bit extra content. Let's go! Yeah, I call it the Yu-Gi-Oh! City because one, I keep forgetting the name of it, and two, they love to duel. That's what they do in the city. They have duels. There's the lovely sound effects, huh? Once again, Leon is here. Right. Where are you? Eon in the outer ring. Where is that? Oh, okay, he's right at the top. Let's go. The axe lamps! I forgot about the axe lamps. In the early afternoon, the day after we decided to investigate Ferris as a team, I was wandering around in the commercial area of the inner ring. Something smells really nice over there. Lured by the delectable aroma, I pressed on. In a passage in the entrance to one of the arenas, vendors were gathered around with small wagons selling light meals. I got a glimpse yesterday, but this time I took a chance to explore. These vendors must gather around arenas with upcoming duels. Even brick and mortar shops are mostly built near the arenas. Hello there, excuse me. Might I have one of these toaster sandwiches? Oh, love a good toasty. Good choice. Oh, huh? What a rare customer we've got here. Here you go. Thanks for choosing us. At first I was puzzled as to why he called me rare. But after I purchased a sandwich, I distanced myself and observed the shops once more. Oh wow. Men everywhere. Men. There's men in there. I take a note of the bustling business here, but upon a second look, the customer base was very homogeneous. Almost all were men. Where were the women and children? Pondering that, I walked on. They're hiding. They're so scared. I spotted a familiar figure ahead of me in the passage and halted my footsteps. That's a performing troupe backed by the government, going around and entertaining people, So this guy, there's like 12 arenas in like the inner ring, and he was the owner of one of them, so he's like making the big money in this place. When I heard you were part of it, I thought it was one big joke. I am aware it does not suit me. And I think he knew who Eon was as well, if I remember right. I'm surprised they'd even let you. Did they find the ring or something? No, unfortunately the search is still in progress. Huh? And they gave you permission to travel around despite that? Personally, I would prefer it to stay missing forever, but considering its significance, that cannot be allowed. Yep, sounds about right. No matter what we think about it, it's one of the national treasures used in coronations and all. Indeed. Well, since you go way back, I'll keep an eye out for the ring on my side whenever I can. This city especially hates Big Brother right now.
内部にいる俺の方が
Big
探すのに
brother?
向いてるだろ。
So, as an insider, it'll be easier for me to probe around.
ああ、助かる。
Please do. Thank you.
つうか、リングの所在もつかめねえ危ない状態なのに。
Still,
よくサーカス
it's
でやる
rather
のお前を
dangerous
受け
that they
入れた
don't know
な。
what where the ring is. Those circus guys sure have guts letting you in.
誰も反対しなかったのか？
Didn't anyone object?
いや、ジーニ
No. Other than Genia,
ア。事情は
other
誰
than
にも
our
明かして
leader,
ない。
no one else is aware.
余計なことを言ってこじれるなら
According to the
言わない
group,
方がいい。
disclosing unneeded information would only be a cause for discord, so it's better kept secret.
で、お前はそれに従って
And so you're
自分
going
の
along
過去
with
も
that
伏せてるってわけ。
and hiding your past, huh?
そんなに知られたくないのかよ。
Are you that against them finding out?
過去に
We already know. We found out. Ring? Past? What in the world are they talking about? Though I felt a little guilty for listening in, I continued to peek at them.
何してるの？
What are you doing?
そんなに驚かなくても。
It's the cute girl! She is like the receptionist or whatever at the guy's like fighting ring. If I remember rightly. I don't think I warrant such a reaction. Sorry, I was deep in thought. You're the receptionist at the arena. Luna, was it?
何かアービーさんに用？
Yeah?
必
Do you
要な
have
ら呼ぶ
business
け
with
ど。
with Abby? If you need him, I can call him over. No, it's fine. I was only passing by. Did you just finish work, perhaps? You're very admirable going to work at your age. I started helping out at Liba when I was about as old as her, but usually the people wouldn't start their first official job until around my current age.
他の町は知らないけど、フェルスでは
I
普通。
don't know about other cities, but this is normal in Ferris.
同じくらいの年の子は大体働いてる。
Almost everyone my age has jobs. Even the age people start working is completely different between cities, huh? Once again, I experienced a sense of culture shock. To add to the impression I got on when she attended to us the day before, she was rather mature and attached for her age. Though, I thought children were usually more excitable. How do I put it? She feels much older than she looks. As I thought about her, Luna shrugged and spoke in a subdued whisper.
それに私、家族いないから。
Plus, I don't have a family. I can't live if I don't earn money. Girl. Oh, I see. My gaze drifted downward, but Luna just looked at me with the same cool eyes.
同情別にいらないから。こんなのよくあること。
Save the pity if that's what it is. There's a lot of people here like me. No, it's not pity. It's just that we're the same. I don't have parents either.
そうなの？
Really? Yeah, they passed away when I was a child. I'd intended to say that as a matter of fact way, but I wasn't confident that I'd managed to suppress my emotions. There they are again, they're so cute. My memories of my parents were disjointed, vague fragments of the faraway past. Right now, I had a precious family in Spiria and Rady, but whenever I recalled my parents, my chest still felt tight. They're so nice. I miss them. I didn't even meet them and I miss them.
手出して。
Give me your hand. Luna spoke to me in a gentle voice as I cast my eyes down. Puzzled, I offered her my hand. She drew a mysterious triangle symbol on my hand with her finger.
これね、剣闘士だったパパが教えてくれた。
This is a
勇気の
spell
出るおまじな
that
い
my
なんだ。
gladiator papa taught me. It'll make you brave. Oh,
勇気の印って言って、パパの腕にもこの印が入っ
it's
てた
called
の。
the symbol of bravery. This symbol was on Papa's arm too. You teach me such a precious spell.
普段は教えないけど、
Mhm.
パパママが
I usually don't teach anyone,
特別
but we're comrades without our mama and papa, so I'll make an exception. She's so
さっきのお姉ち
nice!
ゃんとっても悲しそうだったから
Because you seem really sad just now. Thank you, Luna. I was elated to receive such compassion. Moved by her gesture, I clasped the hand that she drew it on and squeezed it as I thanked her.
どういたしまして
You're welcome. Luna smiled as she replied. At first she seemed so aloof, but when she smiles, she's just like any other girl her age, and she's adorable. I come across all kinds of people, both at Liba and during our journey. But for some reason, Luna seemed to have earned herself a special corner of my heart. Here they
こん
come.
なところで何をしているんだ？
Cirrus, what are you doing here? They must have finished their discussion because Eon and Abby were now approaching us.
ルーナが誰かと談笑なんて珍しいな。
Huh, pretty rare to see Luna having a little chat with someone.
つうか、そろそろ昼休憩終わる時間だぞ。
Lunch break should be over soon, by the way.
あそうでした
Oh,
仕
right.
事戻ります
I'll get back to work.
じゃあまたねお姉ちゃん
See you again, Cirrus. Oh, she calls us on new chat. Cute. Ah, okay. Thanks, Luna.
じゃあな。
Later, Eon. See you. Axe lamp. After Abby and Luna left, Eon and I decided we might as well wander around the city together. Hello, everyone. Our fried chicken's piping hot and tastes divine. And listen to this. For every 3 pieces you buy, you'll get a special ticket to an A-rank gladiator duel. The gladiators are random, but they're all A-rank. You just know it'll be a good show. Don't miss out on our special offer. What's all that A-rank stuff about?
ああ、あれは剣闘士のランクのことだ。
That is a gladiator's rank.
A 級、B 級、C 級と分かれ
Fighters are classified into A,
それぞれ
B,
強
or
さ
C
のラン
rank,
クが決められる。
depending on their strength.
A 級が一番強く、それゆえ
A
人気
rank
も
is the strongest and therefore the most popular.
何より強さを尊ぶこの町では、
This
剣闘士
city
は
prizes
尊敬を
power
集め
above
る職業。
all else, so gladiators are held in high regard.
正直、市長よりも上位の剣
To
闘
be
士は
blunt, the top gladiators in the and arena owners are more influential than the mayor.
実質的に町を運営しているのは
In practice, I hear that our minor arena owners are the true governors of the city. So yeah, the guy we were talking to earlier, Abby, he's a minor arena owner, I believe. Interesting. Then Abby's a big shot, huh? When Abby's name slipped out of my mouth, my words ground to a halt. What should I do? Can I ask him about what I overheard just now? Eon, I have a question. Right, we were annoying before and it worked. So maybe we need to be annoying again. The gladiator one. Abby called you the legendary gladiator, right? Does that mean you were a gladiator too, Eon?
昔、一時期な。
For a while in my past, yes. Legendary means you must have been very strong, right? And that was right. It was easy to tell at a glance that Eon was a powerful warrior. However, he seemed distant and he only shrugged in reply.
強い。といえば強
Strong.
かったのだろ
I suppose you could say that.
う。だが、
Yeah, it wasn't this one.
決して自分にとって喜ばしいことではない。
We didn't do it. We're not a gamer. What's the ring? What's going on with the ring you mentioned?
なぜそんなことを聞く？
Why do you ask that? Yes, sorry. When I passed by earlier, I accidentally overheard something about it. Hi, Alberita, welcome. Good thing we can just load our save, yeah. For some reason, Eon seemed to wrestle with himself for a while about what to say. Eventually, he opened his mouth in resignation. For a long time, I had been looking for a certain ring. All the while, hoping it would never be seen again, if possible. What do you mean, you're looking for it, but you don't want anyone to find it? Eon ended the discussion there and held his tongue. He finally shook his head and said, I believe it is around the time that everyone will have finished their investigation for the day. We should return soon. Ah, okay. Do you have any preferences for dinner? I am familiar with many ingredients in this city. I shall make full use of my culinary skills. Just looking at him, Eon seemed perfectly normal as he spoke about cooking. In my eyes, he seemed tense somehow. On my way back to the camp, I felt a small seed of unease take root in my heart. So yeah, basically, what we find out at the camp tonight is that Eon used to be in like, used to be in like an illegal ring, where he was like basically forced to fight fiends, and it was like a hidden ring. And that's why he can kick ass the fiends, and the whole backstory about him being a like in the night god thing is a lie. He was like actually rescued, and like basically like everyone else who was forced to participate in that didn't make it, you know? And I poor Eon, he's got sad backstory. I went along with Vilio, Eon and Ginia to the 7th arena where Avi was. Yes, the last time we didn't take Avi up on his offer to help. But I guess we are this time. As a noble of Arthea, Ginia has avoided showing himself in public so that he wouldn't provoke the citizens, but... Oh yeah, this city also hates the government. A lot. This time... Oh, wait. No, I didn't read that. This time, he actually volunteered, for once, saying that his status might be useful. Did I hear about the Tengoku Struggle Stray Side release date? No, I didn't. What's that one? I'm having like issues keeping up with some of the games at the moment because like one like publishing company isn't taking like all the Otome games. It's going across like different Otome, like different companies. I'm like, come on, put them all in one place for me. The backlog's getting longer. No, I know. There's like some I want to go back and play and stuff. Like I want to do Amnesia on stream at some point because I have not touched that game in years. So I'd like to do that on stream at some point as well. I really wish there were Utano Prince Sama games out in English because I would love to do those, but I can't. So you told them all about your past, huh? Yes, there is no need to hide at this point. Even if I wish to forget, the reality is I was a gladiator slave. Even if you want to forget, huh? Hey, Avi, if Ian was your former co-worker, does that mean you were a gladiator slave too? Yeah, though I was small fry compared to him. Ian was quite the legend, you know. He never suffered a single loss in his career as a gladiator up until the arena was abolished. The spectators dubbed him the Grim Reaper of the Underground Arena. Damn, that's badass. Grim Reaper? I also need to go back and play more Paradigm Paradox. I've not played that in a very long time. We need to go back and play more. That's very different from the impression Eon gives off now.
あーちゃんも言ってたわね。
Ali also mentioned that his combat prowess was cut above the rest in every single drill he was asked to attend.
だからって死神ってネーミングはエレガントじゃないと
Still,
思うけど。
the epithet Grim Reaper isn't elegant at all.
そんなことよりここに来た要件だが
Let us move on to why we came here today.
おう、待ってました。
Alright, I was waiting for this.
我々のショーに協力してもらいたい
We want to ask your aid in our show.
ああ、任せとけって。
Of
悪い
course.
ようにはしないから
Leave it to me. I'll give you fair treatment. Don't worry.
じゃ、早速中身の詰めに入るか。
Okay,
メインの演目は
let's start working on the details right away. The main act will be the Grim Reaper versus the Dragon.
目の肥えた観客に本気の殺し合いを見せつけてやらなきゃならな
The
いから
guys here have high standards, so we gotta give them a real death match. We'll have weapons and you'll fight each other serious.
いや、それはやらない。
No, that's not gonna happen. Get him, Villio. Avi began rambling in high spirits, but Villio cut him off. Thank you for your offer, but we've decided to decline.
マジで言ってんのか？断る理由なんて
Are
ない
you
だろ。
for real? Why are you saying no? I get that it has a lot of advantages, but I'm gonna say it's our show. I like that answer. That's a nice answer. It's our show. And we'll not fight if we want to. We are the performers. We don't want to put on a show where we kill each other.
待てよ。殺し合いっつっても
Hold
本気で死ぬ
up.
までやるわけじゃねえ。
It's not like you're really going to continue until one of you dies. We still insist. Even if it's just for the performance, we would never go with a plan that would force friends to hurt each other.
わけがわからねえ。筋も理屈も通ってね
Seriously, your logic isn't making any sense.
そんな感情的なふわっとした理由で俺の提案を
Are
蹴る
you
ってのか？
saying you'll toss out my idea because of such an emotional and irrational reason?
ああ
Yes,
その通りだ
we are.
感情的
We will not deny the accusation that we are being sentimental. We did it. We're gaming.
我々自身が楽しめないものは
What we ourselves cannot enjoy
本当
will
の
not
意
bring
味で
joy
楽し
to
ん
our
でもらえないん
audience.
だ
At least, not in the true sense of the word. After hearing what we had to say,
わかったよ。
fine, I get it. Gaming, yeah, we're gaming right now. Avi roughly ruffled his hair as he let out an exaggerated sigh. Like, speaking of Atoma games, I just, remembered this. This game actually came out, 2 years ago. It only came out July this year. They're taking so long to release these games. I think Jean-Jacques is a couple of years old as well. Come on, they need to hurry up. I want more.
人がせっかく楽な提案してやったのに。それを
Someone gave you a nice, effortless strategy, but you just threw it out the window.
お前は昔からずーっとそうだ。
You've
容量悪いって
always been
頭
like
高
this.
すぎだろ。
Bad at adapting. Stubborn as a mule.
自分はそういう人間だからな
That's the kind of
そう
human I
簡
am.
単には変えられない
I cannot change so easily. Yeah, we need more Atome games. More.
器用な生き方ができるお前を
I may not seem like it, but I respect how shrewdly you navigate life.
お前が俺を尊敬とかどんな皮肉だよ。
You respect me? Not funny, dude. With a wry... They like saying the word wry a lot. With a wry smile, Abby laid his hands on Eon's shoulder.
で、提案を断るのはわかったけど
Okay, so my plan's out. Why are you asking for my help?
殺し合いをショーにする気はないが
Though a deathmatch is not our style, your idea itself has merits.
その人脈と闘技場利用
Let us use your connections and arena.
嫌とは言わない。
Saying no isn't an option, okay? I couldn't say no to Jinya. Could you?
は
What?
はーいはい頼んだわよ二人とも。
Alright, your turn, you two.
おう任せとけ。
Leave it to me.
すまない
My apologies. Get him! Vilio and Eon closed in on Abby from both sides and seized him. After some forceful persuasion, the two climbed onto the stage. What? We didn't get to see this before, so what's going on? Well now, nobody saw this coming. The 7th Arena's exhibition match today is a surprise that'll blow you away. It is new, yeah. On one side, we have an old friend of our arena owner, Abby, the legendary gladiator, Eon. And on the other is a legendary fae, a dragon. Did you say a dragon? For real? That sounds like an insane demo. Huh. I just made Luna do that on a whim, but but looks like she's pretty into it, eh? She really is. She's making it up on the spot, but she's brilliant. The request we'd made of Abby was to use the 7th Arena for our promotion. In the background, Luna, who'd hastily been given the role of announcer, made commentary. While on the stage, Vilio in dragon form faced off against Eon, who stood ready with a spear. How will you deal with this, Eon? Take that, Eon! Vilio roared as walls of inferno burst into existence, standing in Eon's way as they manifested one after the other. This is nothing. That's a new, pose. That's cool. Eon thrust his spear into the ground and used it to vault above the flames, weaving both over and under them as needed. He's so cool! Seeing the breaths of fire spew out, the audience clapped with zeal. That's the real deal! It's a dragon, man! I've never seen that gladiator around here before, but he's strong enough to go toe-to-toe with a dragon. Gets my blood pumping. But is this really a fight? They seem to be having fun. They're both smiling. Why are they even fighting? The spectacular battle grabbed everyone's interest, so that was my cue. I accepted the voice amplifying mystic tool from Luna and addressed the crowd. And the crowd is going wild! You're so right, Chunky. Hello everyone! Are you enjoying this battle between Gladiator and Dragon? But wait, this duel is only a prologue! Our tale of human and dragon is just beginning. This is only a rehearsal today, so we'll have to end things here, but those who want to see what happens next, please take one of the flyers at the arena entrance. And come watch Circus's show. Hopefully this teaser would attract more people on the big day. With that in mind, we continue to promote as much as we could. Yes! Yes, come to our show! It's time for the show. And if I remember rightly, this one tells a tale about how Arthur made friends with the one of the Fae, right? Or all of the Fae? I can't remember now. Or no, it was the dragon because there was a different version of the story from Villia's people. After the show ended, our excitement was still strong as we split up to tidy the tent. Good work out there, Eon. Thank you. You too. I'm gonna carry this thing away. Is there anything else you want me to take with? In that case, I shall carry that with this item later. So, could you leave it here? It will likely be rather heavy together. got it. Is there anything I can help with over here?
ならば小物の収納を手伝ってもらえるだろう
Could you lend a hand with putting away small items then? Yes, of course. It was already our 4th show, so we were very used to cleaning up. As we worked, we continued our conversation. I'm so glad that the flora bloomed smoothly.
ああうまくいって
Indeed.
ほっとした
I'm very relieved that it went
アー
well.
テイル役を任された
I
時
was
は
honestly rather nervous when I was given the role of King Arthur.
だがこの町ではあなたたちに何かと迷
However,
惑をかけて
I
し
have caused much trouble for you in this city.
まった改めて謝らせ
His way of speaking is like so
経
proper.
歴や立場を詐称していたことと
Please allow me to make a formal apology for fabricating my past and position, as well as all the trouble I've caused.
すまなかった
I'm very sorry. You don't have to apologize. I mean, you didn't cause us even a bit of trouble. I can understand why you'd hide your past. I was only a little surprised, that's all. As I spoke, I stared hard at Eon's face. He's got a funky scar. I thought about the symbol on Eon's right eye that was currently obscured by his eye patch. Back then, I was flustered by the people that barged in and the atmosphere that created, so I didn't make the connection, but I'd actually come across something very similar recently. If I remember correctly,
手出して。
give me your hand.
これね、剣闘士だったパパが教えてくれた。
This is a spell my gladiator papa taught me. It'll make you brave.
勇気の印って言って、パパの腕
It's
にも
called
この
the
印
symbol
が
of
入ってた
bravery.
の。
This symbol was on Papa's arm too. My intuition told me that symbol was very similar to the curious triangle pattern Luna had drawn on my hand.
なんだろうか
Is something the matter? Ian looked a little unsettled, so I decided to speak my mind. You mentioned before that the symbol on your right eye is the mark of a slave, right?
ああとは言っても全員が
Yes.
この印を
That
刻まれ
being
ていた
said,
わけではない
not everyone was tattooed with it.
自分の刻印は一部の奴隷が刻んだ
My insignia is a rather unique symbol that could only be found on a handful of slaves. I see. It might be a different thing then.
違うとは
By different, you mean? Well, to tell you the truth, I came across a similar symbol a little while ago, and...
どこだ一体どこで見た
Where? Where in the world did you see it?
頼む
What?
教えてくれ刻印を持つ者にあったのか
This is... Eon, this is so much emotion for you. Calm down! I'm begging you, please tell me. Did you find someone else with this tattoo?
それともまさか刻印のリング
Or it cannot be. Did you see a ring with this insignia? Eon, calm down.
すまない少し
Uh,
冷静さを
my apologies. I had a lapse in composure. I can't believe Eon got so shaken up. His face had suddenly turned fierce, and looking up at him, I took a deep breath. I didn't see it directly. It only came up in a conversation. You've met her too. Do you remember the receptionist at Avi's Arena, Luna?
彼女が
She mentioned it? And, well, as they say, speak of the devil and they shall appear.
あ、いたいた。お姉ちゃん。
I found
それでイ
you.
オンさん。
Hi, Cirrus. And hi, Eon. The girl who'd interrupted our conversation was the very person we'd been talking about. Luna, why are you here?
私も育った孤児院の子たちと一緒にショーを見て
I
たん
was
だ。
watching your show with the kids on the orphanage I grew up in.
それですごく素敵なショーだったから
It was
一言お礼が言い
wonderful.
たくて
So I wanted to come thank you in person.
あんなに素敵なショーを見せてくれてありがとうお姉
Thank
ち
you
ゃん
for showing us such a lovely performance.
ずっと剣闘士たちが戦うショーしか見てこなかったから
For as
知ら
long
な
as
か
I
った
can remember, I've only seen shows where gladiators fight each other, so that was the only thing I knew, but
あんなに心が温かくなるショーがあるんだって知れて
I
よか
know,
った
poor Eon. There's something more going on here. What is it? I'm so glad I've learned that there are shows out there that can make me feel warm inside.
院長先生なんて最後
That's
大
nice.
号泣しちゃって
Our matron actually started bawling her eyes out at the end. Trying to console her with the other kids was pretty tough. As she spoke in a cheerful tone, her face lit up with an adorable smile. Her joy was contagious, making me smile back.
パパと一緒に見たかったな。
If only I got to watch it with Papa. Aww. With her eyes cast down, Luna placed a finger on her chest and drew the symbol. It was a symbol of bravery that she'd drawn on my hand back then. Uh-oh.
この町ね。
He saw.
けど強い人には優しい
This
け
city
ど
is,
弱い人に
well,
は優し
you
く
know by
ない。
now, it's kind to strong people and mean to weak ones.
私もパパがいなくなって孤児院にお世話になって
After
たけど
Papa was gone, the orphanage looked after me. But
孤児の子たちはみんな思ってる。
all the
強ければ
orphans
勝てば
think
何
the
で
same
もいい。
way.
そんな考えはもう
We're
うんざ
sick
り
and
だ。
tired of the idea that anything goes as long as you win. As long as you're strong. It's mean.
でもみんな仕方ないって諦めてて
But everyone gave
誰
up on
も言い出せ
fighting
ないでい
back.
たの。
We all thought that we couldn't do anything, so no one had the courage to bring it up anymore.
私も一緒。強い人たちに囲まれてただ
I'm
言
the
われるま
same.
まのことをするだけ。
I'm surrounded by strong people, and I only do what I'm told.
毎日ただ生きていくだけで精一杯で。
Every day, I've got my hands full just trying to survive.
でも今回のショーできっと変わると思うんだ。
But I think that's all changed after your show, for sure.
強いってただ力が強いだけじゃない。
Power isn't only
少な
physical.
くとも孤児院の子
At
たち
least
は
the
そう思っ
orphans
て
seem
く
to
れて
believe
みたい
that
だ。
now.
私もこれからは少しずつだけど勇気を
I'm
持って
also going to be
もう
braver
我
from
慢
now
せず
on.
に生きていきたいと思
Even
っ
if
た。
I'm slow to start, I want to stop biting my tongue and live like I want to.
世の中は理不尽なものだ。
The world is an unfair place. It is equally cruel to both children and adults.
あなたみたいに強い人でも世の中って理不
Is the
尽なの
world cruel even to a strong person like you?
ルーナ、あなたに尋ねたい。
Luna, I
こ
wish
の
to ask you
刻印に
something.
見覚えはない。
Have you seen this tattoo before? I'm not gonna lie, he looks so cool without the eye patch on. At the moment, Luna laid eyes upon the insignia on Eon's right eye. Oh! Luna's eyes widened.
勇気の印。
The symbol of bravery!
勇気。あなたはこれが
Bravery.
何なのか知っているの
Do
か。
you know what this is?
もちろんパパが教えてくれたの。
Yeah, he is Tascaru. Yeah. Yeah, of course. Papa told me.
これは悪いやつをやっつける勇気を与えてくれる印だ
It's
っ
a
て。
symbol that gives him the courage to beat up the bad guys. Luna mentioned her dad was once a gladiator.
ずっと前に事故で死んじゃってるけど。
Yeah, well, he passed away a long time ago because of an accident.
そうか。
I see. After Eon put his eye patch back on, he fell silent. He barely said a word until Luna left. What's going on, Eon? What's up with you, Eon, huh? Finally, when she was no longer in sight, I turned to Eon with a serious face. Symbol of bravery. That's what Luna calls it. Is that really what your tattoo means?
嘘ではないな。
I cannot say that isn't accurate.
確かに勇気を与えてはくれる。
It does boost our
本人
courage,
の望まぬ形では
though that is done in a way that goes against our wishes. Huh? What do you mean?
旅の途中で話した各都市のコアアイテムのことは
During our
覚えている
journey, the topic of a core item of each city came up. Do you remember? Yep, they're items that the next king wears during the coronation ceremony, right?
ああ。その中でこの町、ペルス
Indeed.
のコアアイテムのみ。
And I believe we
So
also
they
talked
can
about
make
how
you
Ferris's core item is the only one missing. Right. This city's resentful towards the capital right now, so they aren't making much progress on the search, but... And let's mention that the government is still looking for it in preparation for the prince's coronation, right? What was it called again? The Intaglio ring?
ああ。 そのインタリオリング
Yes, the intaglio ring is enchanted with a certain ability.
インタリオリングを作った火の大精霊
The great spirit of fire, Valen, created the intaglio ring.
苛烈で直情的な性格から周囲
He
に
was a
恐れられる
fierce
存
and
在だった
impulsive spirit, earning the apprehension of those around him. And in the legends, they even wrote that he made a volcano erupt out of fury.
そんな彼はすぐ熱くなりがちな自分の行動を
Aware of
見
his
せめ
quick
てもらう
temper, Valen wanted his friend Arthur to rein him in, and thus he gifted a certain ring to the man.
もしも自分が再びカッとなったら
With the words, "If I ever fly into a rage again, use this ring to stop me."
そのリングにはそれを通じた命令に
That ring
絶対に逆
was
らえないような
enchanted with a
強い魔法
powerful
がかけられ
spell
ていた
that forces its target to show absolute obedience toward commands made by the wearer. No.
指輪はフェルスの長が管理していたが
It used to be under the management of the mayor of Ferrus, but it was stolen.
そして地下闘技場のオーナーの手に渡り
And at some point, it ended up in the hands of the underground arena owner.
刻印を刻んだものを支配する
They used
Noroi
the
no
curse
Yua
ring
to
to
tsukaware.
dominate the tattoo with its insignia. Wait, do you mean
あ
that?
この右目の刻
What?
印
I knew his backstory was going to be sad, but oh my god! Yes, that is the brand on my right eye. Eon placed a hand over the mark as he continued.
今そのインタリオ
When
リ
the
ングは
underground arena was
地下
purged,
闘技場が
the
一斉
ring was
摘発
lost
された
due
時の
during the
混乱により
mayhem, and it
流出
remains
している
missing
と
to this day.
所在不明だだが一度所有者が現れ
However,
もし命令を
if its
下さ
owner
れ
ever appears and gives me a command,
刻印を刻まれた自分は絶対に逆
with
らえ
this tattoo, I
た
can
だ
never
その命令
disobey,
を忠実に実
and I
行
will
するだけ
likely
で
be reduced to a mere
クグスタ
puppet,
カスだ
forced to faithfully execute their orders. Oh my god, Eon!
大切な人の首をその場でへし折れという命
Even
令
if they ordered me to break the neck of someone precious to me on the spot, I could not fight back. We have to get the ring. We have to. We traveled together for such a long time, but in that moment, I finally get it.
ならば言わせてもらおう
In that case, I shall say this. I am opposed to you two joining Circus.
長い旅は危険が伴う
A lengthy journey
予期せ
comes
ぬ
with
トラブルが
danger.
いつ起こるか
No
わ
one
か
can
らない
predict when trouble will strike.
だがやはり自分としてはあなたが
However,
サーカスに
I'm
参加する
afraid
こと
that I
に
maintain my
反
stance in
対
your
だという
recruitment.
姿勢は変わらない
I'm still against it.
そのぐらい旅というものは過酷で
I believe our journey is demanding and perilous enough to warrant that opinion. The reason Eon tried to distance himself from everyone else. It must be because... We're gonna say Eon's kind. It's gotta be that one, right? It's gotta be. Eon's kind. You're such a kind person, Eon.
待てなぜそうなる
Wait, where did that
そん
come
な
from?
話の流れだったか
Was that where this conversation was going? Yeah, I finally figured it out. Ever since our first meeting, you tried to keep me at arm's length. But that's because you don't want to drag the people around you into the chaos if your fears come true, right?
ああ
Yes!
どうして相手を大切
Gaming.
に思おうとも自分はその思いを守
Yes,
れない
no matter how much I cherish those close to me, I can never truly honor those feelings.
皮肉なものだ
Ironic
他に誰よりも
indeed.
自分自身を信じられな
The
い
person I trust least is myself, not anyone else.
自
Eon.
分はいつ現れるかわからない命令者
I
の
will
影
always cower in fear of a
Always.
puppeteer that may one day appear out of thin air, and their shadow looms over me.
自分の人生はずっとこの印
For my
に縛ら
entire
れ続けている
lifetime,
んだ
I have been and will always be chained down by this tattoo. Eon! Eon, did you possibly join Circus to find a way to remove it?
いやそれは少し違う
No, my reason is a little different.
リングはすでに国が捜索している
The government is already hunting for the ring. However, they still cannot find it.
だからアレストさんは苦肉の策として
Unless has used me as a
唯
last
一の
resort.
印を残された自分
They are
を
deliberately
あえて
letting
泳
the
がすことに
letting the final man with his tattoo roam free. He deserves to be happy.
現在リングを所持している人間を刺激しようと考
By
えてい
doing
る
so, they want to tempt the current owner of the ring.
自分はそのための餌だ
I am bait.
ただ過ぎゆくだけの
Before
自分を
this, the days
有
passed
効
by
に
in a
活用して
meaningless
もらえるの
blur.
ならば
But if they wish to use my time for something worthwhile,
自分に拒否する理由はない
I have no reason to
だから
decline.
参加を決めた
That's why I chose to join.
それにたとえリングを見つけ
Even if the government discovers the ring and puts it under heavy security, this tattoo is permanent.
だからこれは文字通り
This is
自分が死ぬ
something
ま
I
で
will
付き合
bear
っていか
until
な
the
くて
day
は
of
な
my
らない
death. I'm so sad. I see. Eon's tone was flat as he spoke. The only thing I could do was gaze at him from his side. Eon! Oh, anyway, back to happy camp time, I guess. Wow, we just didn't get Eon's sad backstory, did we? It's fine. Intermission. Oh, I didn't know his backstory was gonna be so sad. I knew it was gonna be sad, but I didn't know it was gonna be this sad, you know? Oh, it's being all sad because it's the final show. It's gonna end soon. It's the end, the final, you know? Definitely not gonna continue anymore. Alright, so I think for today I'll end it here. Junior! Yes, I think for today we're gonna end it here. Maybe it's a good progress. Eon's backstory is so sad, oh my god. I love, yeah, we need to end it on Junior. Also, actually, I was going through the, no, not this one. I was going through the gallery. And there was a section that I hadn't noticed before. The mini section. Look! Oh, wait. How do I hide text? The mini section! Look at them all! Oh, they're so cute! It's been a while since we've seen these. That was from the first showing, Cultura. But yeah, there's a whole section of just the little guys. Look at him go. Sephora. Yeah, we've got the whole gallery of them. And that's when we kick Sephora's ass at the board game. I really liked this bit. It was so cute. But yeah, we'll end stream today on the Master Chef himself. So thank you so much for coming today. It's a bit of a weird one when we're getting onto the routes because we have to like do a lot of fast forwarding. But bear with it and we'll be on his route soon. Next time, in fact, we will get there. So I will end stream here for today. No, thank you for coming today. I hope everyone enjoyed it. So I hope you all enjoy the rest of your day, night, or evening. And I'm going to see you all again very, very soon. Bye, everyone!